Hey everybody, I got this really interesting question online from someone who is thinking about learning about SEO in general. They use the term digital marketing in their question, and they wanted to add something to their resume to see if that would help them become more employable in more digital fields. So this person had a background, it looks like in film and motion graphics. I won't expand on who they are, but I thought the answer was really interesting. So I'll put it like this. This is my response, and this is a Slack conversation that we had. So great question. So first, let's define marketing in my own terms. It's good storytelling to help prospects or existing consumers to take action, buy, build awareness around your brand or services. So when you toss in the word digital, that's just code for how you get to those people. So that's mainly computers, laptops, tablets, mobile phones. So in essence, how do you tell great stories that forward your company, brand, products, services, and then select the right channels to pursue? So in terms of channels, then the question becomes, where do these customers live? Where do these prospects live? Are they on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook? So that's something you really need to find out. And sometimes the way you find that out is by trying all different experiments and sources and different types of ads, and you see where you get an uptick in terms of how you're messaging and seeing what your value proposition is. And then you want to focus all your energy in the places where things seem to be working. All right, so typically, to zoom back out for a second, you craft a landing page or a features page. So for example, Apple could come out with their iPhone 12. So they'd have a home page for it on Apple's site, and you use different methods to drive online traffic to that page. You can use display ads, which are typically your banner ads that surround a lot of other content that you might be looking at on the web. Social media ad products are really popular right now, so Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. What's interesting about these ad products is they tend to look like posts, so they look like the regular content, and if you're not looking very closely, you'll have to look for little pieces of text that say promoted, or they might be designed a little differently. But what they do in essence is it's a little bit of a dark pattern because they tell the user this is just more social media content that you're consuming. So their opportunity or their ability to read it and look at it is really high because they're not sure they're looking at an ad for a moment until it really registers with them. So to continue to where I was, basically you buy this qualified traffic and then you send them to your destination. So you pick a place to where they're going. Separately, you might also try to get their email address. So even if you lose them in that one transaction, you're still capable of marketing to them, even though they might not have taken the primary interaction that you might have wanted upon landing on your whatever page you've delivered them to. So separately, from the PR and writing side, you can also write or hire writers, excuse me, to develop stories that are basically these hybrids of ads, and they actually have really helpful content. I think my dog's coming in the room. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. There she is. Hey, sugar. So from that side, you buy space on websites and you publish articles. And these articles can be really interesting things to basically frame your product in a good light, but they look like real, normal, regular editorial content. So comparisons of products, a specific product review, an industry review. And in the end, these types of products and pages, they just happen to mention your client or your product as one of the best solutions, right? So in another way, that's also kind of a dark pattern because they appear to be standard editorial content, trying to appear and look unbiased. But really, in the end, they're optioning either your client or your product's service or product in the best light possible. So that's the answer for, breaking into digital marketing or what it is in general. I know it from a very high level, and I've helped develop assets for marketers to make some of these campaigns work. But from what I've seen in the last, more than 10 years, this is what I know digital marketing to be. If you disagree with me, and I'm sure there's much more to this, and you can go much deeper into any one of these singular directions. I'm talking about marketing automation and creating funnels. This answer was for someone who is basically just looking at it from a high level, and I thought it would give a lot of other people a lot of value. So I hope that helps you, and that's my tip for the day, or my explanation of what digital marketing is if you're breaking into it.